Hey everyone, Chang here and welcome to my channel. This is the practice problem video series where we pick a problem that highlights a math concept very well or one that you would normally see in a standardized test environment, and then we go through it. Let's begin. So for today's video, we're going to go over this problem. 4x squared minus 16 over x squared minus 6x plus 8 divided by x squared minus x minus 6 over 3x squared minus 21x plus 36. Now this looks like a very difficult and scary problem, and it sort of is. But luckily for us, especially in a standardized test environment, if we were to factor, if we were to cancel, if we were to do some sort of trick, usually it ends up simplifying down the problem into something a little more manageable. So in this case, notice that each and every one of these parts can actually be factored out. So we're going to do that and cross our fingers and hope things cancel out and it becomes nice. So for the first part, we have 4x squared minus 16. Well, we're going to start off with that. 4x squared minus 16. Well, we can factor out the 4, which gives us x squared minus 4. And in here, x squared minus 4 can actually be factored out into 4x plus 2 and x minus 2. That's the first part. The second one, we have x squared minus 6x plus 8. Well, in this case, when we want to factor it out, we got to find two numbers that multiply together to become 8 and add together to become negative 6. Well, in this case, 4 and 2 multiply together to become 8, but we want it to be negatives because if they're both negative, it cancels out to become positive 8. But when you add them together, it becomes negative 6. So in this case, it's just going to be x minus 4, x minus 2. Okay, that wasn't bad. Now, the third part, we have x squared minus x minus 6. Once again, two numbers multiply together become negative 6, add together become basically negative 1. So in this case, that's just x, what is that? 3 and 2 becomes 6, negative 6, one of them has to be negative. This is a negative number, so the positive is going to be a smaller number, the negative is going to be a larger number, so it's going to be x minus 3, x plus 2. There we are. Now, the last part, we have 3x squared minus 21x plus 36. We can factor out the 3. That gives us x squared minus 7x plus 12. Well, in here, we can basically factor out two numbers multiply together become 12, add together become negative 7. So in this case, that's just going to be x minus 4, x minus 3. All right, cool. So each and every one of these parts we've just factored out. Let's rewrite it and see what happens. Now, the first part is going to be 4x plus 2, x minus 2. Second part, the bottom one is going to be x minus 4, x minus 2. Now, we're dividing by a fraction. So to divide by fraction, we're going to flip and multiply. So we're going to flip and multiply. Here's the multiply sign. We're flipping it over. This one's now on top. It's going to be 3x minus 4, x minus 3. Okay? Now, the bottom one is going to be the x squared minus x minus 6, which is this guy right here. It's going to be x minus 3, x plus 2. Whew. Okay, so we have all of this. We factored it all out, we rewrote it again, and let's just see what happens. Notice this, a good number of them actually can cancel out. So, first and foremost, we notice that there's an x minus 2, gone. Now, what else do we have? We have an x minus 3 and x minus 3 over here, gone. Now, remember, this is all multiplication now, multiplication and division. So we can actually look through all of this, right? So x plus 2 here, this is gone. And x minus 4, gone. So notice this complicated thing after factoring and canceling just gives us these two numbers that we have to work with, a 4 and a 3, and it's a multiplication. So in the end, at the bottom, what we're going to do is basically the final answer, right? We have 3 times 4, which gives us 12. So this is our final answer. Complicated, now super simple, right? Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.